The birthplace of America, the downtown skyline shining brilliantly tonight. Welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, we know now that the process in Philly yielded two young superstars, Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons. Last season, the front office toyed with a big shakeup, but stayed pat at the deadline. Coach Doc Rivers said, "I love that we stuck with it. They're young. Give them a chance." Kevin, this team is still poised to be great for a long time.
Clearly a special team and a special twosome. David, thank you. A look at Cleveland's starting group. Mobley and Allen, the two big men inside. The guard set is Garland and Sexton, and it's Markkanen in at the 3 spot, and for the 76ers. Front court filled in by Green at 3 and Harris at the 4. Seth Curry is out there with MP, and it's Embiid in at the 5. And Greg, people already predicting the MVP for this season. Is it too early to start talking about that?
I mean, we have roughly half a season left to play, yet people love to talk about sports, period, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual award out there.
Oh, great. We just saw it. MP's going to be making a trip to the All-Star Weekend as he's playing in the Rising Stars Challenge.
And what an opportunity for him to show the world what he's got, playing alongside the premier young talent of the NBA.
Now, here's Green. Darius Garland missing his last shot. Here's Harris. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
This is how dangerous Harris is. Look at this. Capable of burning you with the floater as well.
Sexton kicks to Markkanen. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Markkanen out of Finland, Greg, was one of the hot names in free agency this last summer.
And surprisingly, didn't get an extension before the season. Just hard to find 7-footers that can shoot like Markkanen. You knew at least a few teams would try and lure him away.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
And there's the pass to Embiid. Excellent D there from Allen. About a minute played so far here in the first. Here's Sexton. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the 76ers. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Down low. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Cavaliers ball.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes played. For Cleveland, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Outside, Markkanen. Back to Sexton. Over Green. Rebound by the 76ers.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
And stolen by Mobley. Allen passes to Sexton. Pass to Garland. Green with the rebound. 76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Inside. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Green. MP's got his second basket. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Cavaliers. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
Simmons checked in for Danny Green.
Sixer Dancer.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Sexton kicks to Garland. Just 5 to shoot, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Andre Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Tobias Harris. And Maxey subbed in for Seth Curry. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Just 2 to shoot. Windler. That one, no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Embiid passes to Thybulle. He gets it in there.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And here's that intense defensive look.
Yep, and that's the only way to play full court man-to-man. You know that from your days at UNLV. 100% intensity a must.
Love wide open. He fires. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The 76ers leading by 6. Greg, let me tell you a little known fact about Kevin Love. He played Little League Baseball with Klay Thompson. They've been friends since they were 8.
Imagine if they were teaming up on the court instead of the diamond. Even at 8 years old, that's an inside-out combo that probably could have dominated some high school teams.
Here's Wade after Ben Simmons' bucket. Love can't hit. Wade against Simmons to the paint. And MP with the basket on the assist by Simmons. 6 points for MP.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, they seem to be forcing things out there, trying too hard, pressing. When you do that, the turnovers pile up quickly.
The 76ers making a switch here. Milton's checked in. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Windler, defended by Milton. Windler, the pass to Love. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And the basket by Wade.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down.
A new group here for Philadelphia. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
You know, there aren't a lot of centers in the league, true centers, who are in the MVP discussion on a yearly basis. Embiid is one of those proud few.
The stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Outside the wings are Curry and Green. And it's MP in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Thunder was tremendous. He scored 36 points, and along with what he did on offense, he had a big defensive night as well. He put up great numbers and a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss, and they'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
And they've made an effort to get to the line here in the first half, guys, and it's starting to pay off.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
And MP throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him. I have Colin Sexton in Alabama. How about he scored 40 points in the game where the Tide only had 3 players on the court down the stretch. Young fella was undaunted.
To the inside. There's Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Oh, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here's Embiid. Here's Curry with the 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And in that game with only 3 players, Sexton almost led them to a comeback break. In fact, they actually cut a 14-point lead down to 3.
And that tells you about Sexton's mindset. He was not prepared to let them lose, even under the toughest scenario you can imagine.
Good, and Curry gets the assist. MP's got the lead up to 14 now for the 76ers. Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And Sexton slams it in.
And the vertical of Sexton is amazing. At 6'2", he's just capable of hammering it home.
Fires from 14 and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Passes it to Windler. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Harris. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunity.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Ben Simmons comes in for Harris. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Green. And Maxey's subbed in for Seth Curry.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
And right there, Rubio doing what he does. Seeing the floor, exploring the defense, finding the open man, and getting him the ball.
But when you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Philadelphia foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Rubio.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can.
And so it's Philadelphia in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight,
Second
and
violation.
he's taken full advantage of it.
Cavaliers ball.
On the court for Cleveland, the guard set is Garland and Sexton. Mobley and Allen, the two big men inside. And it's Markkanen in at the small forward position. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Allen passes to Sexton. Rejected by Harris.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
Cleveland ball.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Mobley.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
One word you can use to describe Jared Allen, Greg, is efficient. He doesn't waste his chances at the offensive end. I mean, like ever.
He's very smart with his shot selection, but don't let that take away from his defense. Allen takes a lot of pride in protecting the rim.
Philadelphia leading by 4. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Garland. Now Cleveland moving it up. And Sexton slams it in.
You know, another reason Sexton gives opponents nightmares. Almost impossible to stick with him in the open court.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
And it's rare to find a young big man with such an advanced skill set. Mobley can handle the ball like a small forward, has a smooth shot and great range.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Now, MP. He's got 14. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And as much as Mobley helps you out on the offensive end, Greg, he can get you stops as well.
Yeah, I mean, he's got great instincts with quick reflexes. Can slide his feet on the perimeter and has great timing as a shot blocker. I mean, what else do you need?
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
No one covered. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, this is Green's game in a nutshell. He is an efficient catch-and-shoot player.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. The Sixers have improved under Doc Rivers, who helped to define roles. Rivers said, I did that day one. We're playing through Joel, but Ben is the facilitator. And Simmons said, Doc's holding everybody accountable. It's about staying focused and not getting distracted. We have to stay locked in. Kevin, back to you.
Well, they've got the talent for sure, D.A. Thank you. Embiid, no good. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Pass to Garland. Floats one. And no good. Some solid defense from Harris.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Kicks to Curry. There's the pass to Embiid. Shot clock at 5. Over Sexton. Again, Philadelphia.
He'll proclaim it himself to you if you're within earshot. Embiid's mid-range shot is the key that opens everything up for him.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone more confident than Embiid.
He's got plenty of confidence, and he's a funny guy, too. Extremely entertaining. He said, the mindset I get when I'm on the floor is that I'm the best player in the gym. And much of the time, he ain't wrong.
All right, coming out to the court right now, it's your Sixers dance team. Fans, your Sixers dance team.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. .136 left in the third. Garland dishes to Rubio. And he banks in the layup. Rubio's got 8 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Free throw line jump shot. Here's Drummond. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Drummond's got his second basket of the game.
Hey, if you don't box out Drummond, this happens. He's an exceptional offensive rebounder who can hurt you big time with the putbacks.
Rubio, the pass to Love. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
And how about turnover number 4 for him alone here in this quarter? He has got to do a better job.
The Cavaliers have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. The Cavaliers have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And that one falls for Ricky Rubio.
Much hyped when he went 5th overall in the 2009 draft. Ricky Rubio has lived up to the billing of incredible passer, and that's hard to do.
Over to the left wing. Maxey passes to Simmons. Out to the wing. 5 on the clock. Here's MP. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Right side, Simmons. And again, Philadelphia turns it over.
Cavaliers ball. Cavaliers substitution. Jarrett Allen.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Philadelphia ahead. They're up by 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Let's hear what Doc Rivers has going on over in his huddle.
Come on, let's keep it going. The ball movement is good, guys. We're getting great shots, but we're giving up too many shots.
Exchanging baskets is what Doc is talking about. That's not what he's looking for, asking his guys to clamp down on defense.
Yeah, I mean, he wants it all. Sees an opportunity for his team to kind of dominate here a little bit and wants them to just take full advantage.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Maxey out there with MP. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Thybulle in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Thrown down with force. Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 2. And after this game... Oh!
My goodness. Good awareness by Simmons. He's so good at reading the defense and finding a shooter and setting him up perfectly.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Garland finds Rubio. And that one is off. Simmons with the defensive effort. And MP throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Markkanen dishes to Rubio. He kicks it to Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Rubio. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, you know, Rubio is pretty selective as a three-point shooter, so you know he felt confident about that look.
And the 76ers call time here.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. Harris comes in for Ben Simmons. Green, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Curry subbed in for Maxey. And then for Cleveland, Mobley comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Colin Sexton in for Ricky Rubio. And here is Mobley. Garland finds Markkanen. Clock at 4. Lets it go from deep.
I like how Green utilizes his length at the defensive end. He's not uber quick, but his length compensates for that.
Here's Mobley. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Allen. Cleveland moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. Sexton for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's MP. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Garland against Curry. Looking to get back on track here. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Harris. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Markkanen. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by MP. MP's got 3 assists in the game. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. From 12 feet out. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
And that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Allen outside. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Sexton. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Harris has got 7 rebounds in the game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal
It's on
foul.
Jared Allen.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. 7-point differential. 58 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
He is such a well-coordinated, fluid athlete for his size. Joel Embiid blocks a lot of shots and probably changes even more.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. They get the rebound. Garland.
Excellent defender is Danny Green. He's instinctual, and he's got great court awareness defensively.
Timeout called Cleveland. They're trailing by 7. 50 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Darius Garland.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He talked about X's and O's, but he also said, hey, guys, we got to trust each other, stick together, and leave it all out on the floor. We'll see if they've got enough left to get over the top, Kevin.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Line for 2.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's MP, and now we've got the intentional foul.
Calling Sexton. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
At the line for 2.
And can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. And so here's Cleveland, trailing by 4. The pass to Mobley. Got it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Tell you what, fellas, I mean, an outstanding stretch for Harris has been awesome at adding pieces to his game over time, specifically that three-point shot.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're behind by 4. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
And here are the Cavaliers now. 4-point game. The wide open look here for Garland. And a miss there on the triple. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to 10. Outside, Markkanen. No good on the 3. So the 76ers win it. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony.